Hey everyone, Brian Hoops here with Midwest Market Solutions. This is Market Insider TV and our opening commentary. It's Friday morning, October the 18th. Thanks for joining us. We're going to take a look at our trading day ahead, and we're pleased that you are joining with us. Export sales out this morning, a little cash cattle trade to talk about. First of all, let's look at some overnight grains. The dollar is trending lower here this morning after a push higher yesterday. We had moved to new highs for the move and getting close to filling some gaps up around 180. 103, 86, 87 area. It's a real tiny gap up there to fill. Natural gas down a little bit along with crude oil. Stock market firmer once again. And we have gold and silver reacting to that lower dollar as they are showing some sizable gains here. New contract highs in the gold market once again. In the grains, we've ended the night session 2 cents better in corn, soybeans 2 3/4 cents better. I'm going to take this November off because really shouldn't be looking at that as a trade any longer, with deliveries beginning in a couple weeks, actually, and option expiration a week from today. That's one thing we do want to mention to you. Option expiration is a week from this Friday for November. Then you have the meal and oil share mixed, while wheat was higher at one point in the overnight and has settled lower, 5 in Chicago, Kansas City down 3, and we may have some news to talk about why that happened. So let's get into our news here and start talking about what is on tap. I will be doing RFD TV once again this morning, 8:15 Central Time, talking about these markets here, and hope you have a chance to tune in for that appearance. All right, not much change in the forecast here. Regular rains in the forecast for this week and 6 to 10 day outlook in Brazil and Argentina. The models are in good agreement. We're going to receive some rain, and along with that rain showers comes with it, producers seeding pretty actively in the Southern Plains. They're very active with their seeding, and that's going to continue, I think, to weigh on soybeans. Now, we're extremely oversold and saw a small bounce yesterday. That bounce could continue, but rallies will be kept in check by this forecast for rains. Weather in the U.S., it looks warm and dry over the next 10 days. That should allow more field work to continue. There is some rains forecast for the plains and the dry winter wheat belt. No change there, and that's really a benefit for the winter wheat belt. They badly need some rain in Kansas, and I've heard from clients that the wheat that has been seeded, put in the ground, there's not enough moisture to germinate it. It has to have some rain, or it's not coming out of the ground. Weekly export sales are out this morning because of the holiday on Monday. So corn came in at 87.6 million bushels. That's a very strong number. Soybeans at 62.6. Again, a really strong number. And wheat at 18.5. Not quite as good, but no issues with these corn and soybean sales. They're monster type numbers. And market, pretty much digested them. Didn't really move one way or the other after they were released. IGC left global wheat stocks unchanged at 798 million tons, while carryout stocks were lowered by 1 million tons. Seen a little bit of pressure in the wheat after this was released, as I thought some of the trade was looking for smaller global wheat stocks, but that was not the case. Looking for smaller numbers based off of maybe some drought conditions in Russia and the European Union, Black Sea regions because of some drought conditions, and that did not develop. Beef sales right in the middle of line of expectations. Routine at 14.1 million tons, shipments at 15.3, pork sales 38.1 and shipments at 34. Those are a little bit better than what we have been doing recently for pork. Probably won't affect the market much today. One thing driving prices here, some cash cattle trade developing. After the close Thursday, we saw 187 to 188 trade live in the north, 296 dress, steady with a week ago, but in the south we're 187 to mostly 188, so that's going to be about $1 better than a week ago trade, and futures are discount to that, and could see a little bounce here this morning off of that news. So I think this is positive for the cash markets overall. Trade was looking for steady to $1 higher, not a surprise, but the futures market closing lower yesterday. Probably will see some sort of recovery this morning. Latest steer carcass weights, they're up 9 pounds from last week at 950 pounds. That's 28 above year-ago levels. That's bearish overall. Huge jump in those weights, 950 pounds. I believe those are record large weights, and you really can't be sustained. That limits the amount of cattle packers need to buy when they're that much heavier. And this is overall longer term bearish development. that we'll have to overcome, and we are certainly not taking any weights off anytime soon. I'm going to sign off here. Once again, wish you a great day of trade, and check out RFD TV this morning. Good luck, good trading, and as always, we hope to talk to you soon.